Welcome to another episode of the King of the Road Show on Fox 4 KBTV. The King of the Road Show is a national award-winning program produced by Southeast Texans for Southeast Texas.
King of the Road.
Thanks for watching the latest episode of the King of the Road Show. I'm Jim King of the Road. Before we kick off this weekly entertainment and information extravaganza, I'd like to remind country fans to stream the all-new King's Country internet-based music station. At King's Country, we feature over 1,900 of the very best country tunes, past and present, with very few commercials and no unnecessary DJ babbling. We also feature veteran radio personalities Mickey Ashworth, Harley Colt, and me. Stream King's Country at home, work, or on the go with your smartphone plugged into the auxiliary input of your vehicle's dashboard. To stream King's Country, just visit the homepage of the award-winning JimKingofTheRoad.com and click on the King's Country icon. Coming soon, kingscountry.net. Stay tuned. And coming up during the next 30 minutes, we'll air Jason Cassidy's latest music video on King's Music Clip of the Week, sponsored by Starvin Marvin's Bar and Grill in Beaumont. We'll also air an exclusive interview with the Texas country star, and I'll tell you how you can get a copy of his new CD, My Redemption, autographed. But now, stay with me as we cruise back to Starvin Marvin's for an exclusive interview and concert footage with rising country star Alan Duhan.
Extra large and turbocharged. It's the King of the Road Show.
Oh, hi, to the time.
One man has the power to take you behind the scenes. Jim King of the Road.
Jim King of the Road.
Best food, best entertainment, best atmosphere in town, right here at Starvin Marvin's. By the way, my name's Jim King of the Road from Fox 4 KBTV. Got the little King of the Road Show. We're doing some taping here tonight of a guy that's originally from Nederland. He now calls Nashville home. You can expect big things from this guy. He's on the rise. Y'all give a big Starvin Marvin's welcome, Alan Duhan.
Oh, thank y'all very much. Thank you, Jim. It's good to be here in Beaumont, Texas, y'all. Another good old country song right here. You're telling me how good this thing feels. You swear your heart is head over heels. But girl, you ain't seen loving yet. I ain't running out of what you're needing. This train is rolling, picking up speed, and girl, you ain't seen loving yet.
Alan Duhan returns to his neck of the woods. So good to see you.
Great to be here.
Rising country star Alan Duhan got his break right here in Southeast Texas. I think your dad, Pat, really was a big inspiration on your music career, wasn't he?
Absolutely. He started bringing me to a couple of honky-tonks around here when I was about 12, 13 years old, and from the first time I went, I knew what I wanted to do.
And by the time you were 18, you were on the road, weren't you? Touring all over Southeast Texas and Louisiana?
I was about 17 years old, and I was playing with a local band around here that they traveled a lot, and I got to play about 5 nights a week and to get all my paying my dues, real early. It was great.
Well, girl, you ain't seen loving yet. Move a little closer, let me show you what I've got in mind. Ain't talking one night, I'm talking about a lifetime. Baby, this party is just getting started. Let me show you what these arms are for. When it comes to my love, girl, I got so much more. This ain't as good as it gets. You ain't seen loving yet.
By the time you were 21, you went to Nashville, ended up playing at Tootsie's Orchid Lounge and all over the Broadway scene, didn't you?
Yeah, I kind of hit the ground running when I got to Nashville. I got lucky enough to start playing at Tootsie's as soon as I moved there, and got even more, my dues paid and my experience, playing live there in Nashville, and then got to go on the road with Tracy Lawrence, spend a year out there with him, and spend a lot of time, on stage, playing on the road, playing in Nashville, and it's been great to have all that experience so early and so quick.
toured with Tracy Lawrence. I think you've opened for Gene Watson and John Anderson as well.
Yes, sir.
And you are a traditional country singer. You're really
Absolutely.
staying true to the country roots, aren't you?
Absolutely. You know, I grew up right here in the Beaumont area, and if I hadn't grown up here, I don't even know if I'd be doing this at all. You know, it's just it's been a great thing growing up here, having the kind of roots that somebody that grows up here has, and you know, growing up listening to Tracy and Mark and Clay, and I'm just so thankful to have had that to listen to growing up, you know.
Because country has become really popish now. It's really gotten away from the traditional roots that Tracy and Mark did such a good job at for so many years.
Right. I was a child of the 90s, so, you know, Texas and Nashville, they're so separated now, but back then, you know, in the 90s, Nashville was all about Texas, and Texas was all about Nashville, and I want to be the guy that bridges that gap and brings that Texas and Western influence back to Nashville.
We were meant to be together. Even she says that. Don't ask me why we're not, 'cause I don't understand. She says be patient as the time just slips away. She swears she's gonna leave him one of these days. Can't tell you how long I've been waiting on a move on. I ain't 1 inch closer to where I wanna be. Yeah, all I know, someone's gotta let someone go. I can't tell you how long I've been waiting on a move on.
Alan Duhon, originally from Nederland, grew up in a musical family. His dad, Pat, really got you going into the business when you were very young. Now he's living in Nashville. You got a debut album out. It's your self-titled debut, and I think it's got a song called, I love this title, I think you wrote it too, Jesus, Jack Daniels, and Me.
Yes, sir.
And You, right?
Jesus, Jack Daniels, and You,
Jesus,
yes.
Jack Daniels, and You. And Wait Till I Get You Home. That's one of the other ones.
Yes, sir. The Jesus, Jack Daniels, and You has really touched a lot of people already. It doesn't pull any punches, you know. It's the people, when we first started talking about doing this song, they were worried about, you know, the title and what people were going to think when they heard the title. But, you know, just listen to the song. It's just a very moving song, you know.
I know you've been performing since you were a teenager, but when did the songwriting start for you?
It started when I was about 18 years old, and I started going back and forth to Nashville a lot before I moved there, and had the privilege of working with some great songwriters there in Nashville. A lot of guys that have been on the songwriter deals here in Beaumont, and they really helped me come along with it, because I really wasn't born a writer, you know, but through having the privilege of working with them, it's come a long way, and over the last year I've really been able to find out who I am as a writer.
Alan Duhan, go to allenduhan.com. People can go there and keep up with your career. I know you play in the Houston area quite a bit, don't you?
Yes, sir. We're doing New Year's Eve in Houston, downtown Houston.
Okay. Well, keep up the good work, man. I think pretty soon you might be wearing a crown on top of that black gown.
Hey, I'd love to get me one. I love it.
So you think the Crown Boy hat's all right?
Absolutely.
What would they think about that in Nashville, you think?
It doesn't matter. I like it.
Yeah, that's right. Who cares what they think?
Exactly.
Well, keep up the great work, Alan Duhan.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for being on our show.
I appreciate you having me.
Heart says I want to keep her. Lord knows that's the truth. As long as I'm being honest, she was never mine to lose. Goodbyes ain't easy, someone always gets hurt. But if she can't tell him, then I've got to tell her. I can't tell you how long I've been waiting on a move on.
It's the King of the Road show, and coming up next we'll air an exclusive interview with rising country star Jason Cassidy. Been pretty busy touring with Charlie Robinson, Kevin Fowler, and a bunch of other guys. Huh?
Yeah, Roger Krager. We've been just playing with everybody we can and as much as we can.
We'll also wear Jason's latest music video on King's Music Clip of the Week, sponsored by Starvin Marvin's Bar and Grill in Beaumont.